Hey, so what's going on, everybody? It's Bob Jennis from Coldwell Banker here in northern New Jersey. I am back in my car, which means I'm going to take you around a specific area of New Jersey. Today, I'm actually coming to you from Parsippany, New Jersey. I actually grew up in this area. I have a showing later today, which is out in Morris County. That's where Parsippany is. And I figured, you know something? It might be a good idea to just take you guys around, show you some of the areas where I went to school, for instance, what makes Parsippany Troy Hill such a great area to consider, especially if you are considering buying a house here. So today my goal is to take you on a trip back down memory lane for myself. It's definitely a great area and you might want to consider putting it on your home search list. Just to give you some background on Parsippany itself, it's actually one of the larger towns here in Morris County. It literally is like 8 miles across, maybe 4 or 5 miles in depth as well, or width, or whatever you want to call it. Almost 60,000 people actually live in Parsippany. So Parsippany actually encompasses a few towns. It's not just Parsippany, but you'll hear Troy Hills as well. Towns that are also part of the district are Lake Hiawatha. You've also got Mount Tabor and the Powder Mill area as well. So it's a huge land area actually. So it takes you a few minutes to get from one side to the other. Parsippany itself is about 35 miles or so from New York City. Not exactly the most commutable. You don't necessarily have train service here, but there is bus service. What makes it super convenient is the fact that there's a ton of highways that go through this area. You've got Route 80, you've got Route 287, you've got Route 10 and 46. So it makes it really super convenient to drive to other parts of New Jersey. But why residents like it here is because of its convenience. You can easily take 287 North or 287 South, head down to Somerset County, head west towards Sussex County, or head east, and then you're going to come into Passaic County. So from a commutability standpoint, there is a bus service that's here. So if you travel along Route 46, you're going to find some park and rides, and there's the Lakeland bus service. So basically what you can do is you can park your car, hop right on the bus, and then get into the Lincoln Tunnel at Midtown, New York City. All right, next up, let's talk about the real estate market here in Parsippany. It's definitely a suburban feel, but you have some more crowded areas, a lot of shopping areas as well that are up and down, especially Route 46 and Route 10. And it's almost a 50-50 split between rentals as well as single-family homes. Rentals are going to average between $1,500 to maybe the high fives or so, depending on the size of the property. And then the median price for homes currently, this is August 2023, we're looking at just over $500,000. And the styles of homes are totally going to vary here. You've got bi-levels, you've got split levels, you've got colonial homes, you've got Cape Cod, so there's a wide variety of styles that are here in Parsippany. One of the things that Parsippany is known for is Lake Parsippany, and there it used to be a lot of like lake homes, a lot of bungalow style homes. And more what we're seeing in that area is people are taking those smaller homes and really building larger homes in that section of Parsippany. So that's the Lake Parsippany area, and that's actually the area where I grew up. So I'll take you on a little tour of that area in a little bit. So what makes Parsippany appealing? Well, definitely convenience, but also the schools get really good ratings here. If you go on niche.com, niche.com, you will see, number one, there's a ton of schools that are part of the district here. But niche.com is a great starting point, and actually it's rating it at about an A+ rating for the schools here. All right, next up, let's just talk about the schools, and then I will definitely take you around for just a little trip down memory lane. So regarding the schools themselves, like I said, there's a lot of schools that are part of the Parsippany district. And if you go on the Parsippany Troy Hills School District website, you'll see there's a list of schools that are there. But to give you some perspective, it obviously is going to depend on where you're located within the district. But my recommendation would be start with niche.com, use Google, look on the website for Parsippany Troy Hills School District. If you go on niche.com, you'll start to see some ratings that residents give in regards to the town, but also the school system as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you to my elementary school. My elementary school was Lake Parsippany School. It's going to be so strange going back there. And then I'll take you to Brooklawn, which is where I went to middle school for 7th and 8th grades. And then finally, I'll take you to my alma mater, which was my high school, which was Parsippany Hills, which is home of the Vikings. So I can say I really loved living here. There was so much to do. And because the schools get great ratings, it's a very popular town here in Morris County. All right, so with that said, I'm gonna now take you around. Let's just take a trip down memory lane. All right, now I'm at my elementary school. This is Lake Parsippany School. I was here from 5th grade to 6th grade before I went to Brooklawn. It's so strange being here. It looks so small. I remember the field days that we used to have in the field over there. One of my favorite teachers actually was here, Mrs. Lalicata. She really just taught you the goodness of hard work and having pride in your work. So She was definitely an influencer in my life. She was my 5th grade teacher. She was amazing. I also was a safety patrol member here. As you would walk down the path here, I used to direct kids across the street. This is my elementary school, Lake Parsippany School. OMG. All right, so this is Brooklawn Junior High. This is where I went to junior high school from 7th and 8th grade. I haven't been here in 30-something years. I'll tell you, that glass structure, which looks to be the library, was not here when I was here. It's definitely done some expanding with this school. Very strange being here as well. 7th and 8th grade, I was here. Again, another grade school. I actually twisted my ankle in gym class in here. I will never forget that, trying to do gymnastics. Haha. Oh my God, this is so strange being here. It's been, I'm showing my age, probably like 30 years, but this is Parsippany Hills High School. Viking Nation. So crazy. They've done a lot of painting on the actual spots themselves. We used to play tennis here a lot. Carnivals and festivals that they used to have here in the parking lot. We used to hang out here a lot as well. So this is Parsippany Hills High School. This brings back such memories. Oh my goodness. So this is very, very strange to see. Right next to Lake Parsippany School. I hope you can hear me over that buzzing of the, whatever that equipment is. This used to be called the General Store, and it's right next to Lake Parsippany School. So we used to come here. We used to get Jolly Ranchers as well as gum and all that kind of stuff. But the General Store is no more. I'm not sure what's going to be going here, but this brings back a ton of memories as well. So crazy to see. Okay, so now I'm at Lake Parsippany. There is a beach, but it doesn't look like you can actually swim anymore. I have no idea. It's pretty popular. Like I said, there's a lot of bungalow type homes that used to be here, but more and more they're starting to build larger homes. In the wintertime, we would ice skate on this lake. We actually used to go around Lakeshore Drive, which goes around the lake. And we used to actually rollerblade. I have no idea if rollerblades even exist anymore. It's actually on more central, I guess, but more toward the western side of Parsippany. So again, a lot of great memories here. Fishing, ice skating in the winter, rollerblading as well. So one of the things that makes Parsippany so appealing is the amount of rentals that are here. You'll find a lot of these types of rentals here. They're going for about $1,500, maybe a little bit more depending on the number of bedrooms. But you've got Parsippany Gardens, you've got Vale Gardens, Camelot Gardens, Tivoli Gardens. There's a lot of apartment complexes here for you to consider if you just need a rental. Makes it pretty popular to live here in Parsippany. So another appealing reason why people move to Parsippany is just because there's a lot of industry that's here. Wyndham Resorts, for instance, has a complex here. So does T-Mobile. So there's a lot of industry that's surrounding the Parsippany area, and this is the Wyndham complex right here, for instance. So again, it makes it pretty appealing for people who maybe work nearby and to live nearby as well. Another appealing thing about Parsippany is just the amount of shopping that's nearby. So this is a Wegmans that's not far from the Wyndham complex, for instance. There's a Panera, you've got an LA Fitness over here, for instance. Pretty appealing with the amount of shopping and things that people can do here in Parsippany. Okay, so one more stop. I'm actually in Morris Plains. I'm right across Route 10. Wanted to come here because this Kohl's used to be a store called Caldor, and I worked there in high school, which it's no longer here. Before that, it used to be a Two Guys. That's taken way back. And then over there is an Uncle Giuseppe's. Sorry, wrong direction. That used to be a ShopRite, and I worked there in high school. Wow, things have certainly changed here. So there you go, some information about Parsippany, New Jersey, out here in beautiful Morris County, New Jersey. Thank you guys for going on this tour with me. It was a little nostalgic, kind of strange and crazy to see all of these things after maybe 30 plus years. I know, 30 plus years. So listen, if you ever have any questions about real estate here in northern New Jersey, feel free to reach out. My information's coming across the screen right now. I have a lot of insights about this area growing up here, so I know all the ins and outs and totally can help you if you want to put Parsippany on your shopping list. So again, I'm Bob Jennis with Coldwell Banker here in northern New Jersey. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video.